What's going on, everyone? DJ here with 2 Raw Gaming, bringing you another video. As y'all can see, I am on GLOBKU's YouTube channel. GLOBKU is an OG anime game YouTuber deal person. I fucks with GLOBKU. I've been watching GLOBKU for a minute. I'm not subscribed to him on this channel. I was subscribed to him on the other channel. I could have sworn I was subscribed to him on this channel though. Like, I be watching a lot of his videos on this channel. So we'll go ahead and get my boy to subscribe on this channel as well. But as you guys can see from his last 2 videos, he has played Sparking Zero. We are not going to watch the 25-minute video right now. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. I just said that. We're going to watch this 10-minute video, 9 minutes and 51 seconds. And we will talk about what we see in this video as it comes to gameplay. And then we will, you know what? Yeah, we're not going to watch 25-minute video. I ain't going to front. I'm not going to front.
To Los Angeles.
All right, here we go.
Games Fest play dates, where I got to play a lot of different games, but the one I was looking forward to the most was definitely Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Yes, we were all looking forward to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
I got
so glad you got the
30-minute presentation
okay.
through story mode and custom battles, and then I had another 30 minutes where I could play the game.
Did y'all see that? Let me see. Hold on. Let me try to.
Today, I get to tell you all about it. I got.
All right here. So this is a custom battle. Bonus battles, custom battle mode. Let's see, stage islands, time limit, no limit, transformation, fusion restrictions, rules, no. You can set the, what? You can't, bruh. Switch limit rules. I guess that's like switching out on the teams and stuff. And it says, Legendary Super Saiyan. I guess that'd be like the subtitle or the title with the subtitle. Is that how that works? I can't remember. A battle of high speed. Defeat Beerus. High difficulty. Too strong. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna be dope playing people shit to see if you can beat it if they put it like just like this. High difficulty. Too strong. That's gonna be awesome.
A 30-minute presentation that went through.
Because I suck at video games, so it's gonna be real awesome for me to try to beat that shit.
Story mode and custom battles. And
there you are, Lord Beerus.
Where I could play the game and
bro, look at Broly, bro.
Then I got COVID, which is why my voice sounds like this. But that's not going to stop me from telling you what this is all about. So let's start with story mode. Now, this appointment came right after we all saw the release date trailer, which is where we learned that you could pick branching stories. You could choose to do something.
This is him recapping, and we've already
something that might cause him to go Super Saiyan.
Oh no, this is his experience with it. Really cool. So
well,
yeah, we'll
there
listen.
Is more. Turns out that story mode.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I didn't. Hold on. No. Okay, right here. Character introduction. Raditz, a man claiming to be Goku's. Oh, okay. So this is pretty much just like you go to the battle and then it just tells you about the fight or whatever. Or I guess the enemy you'll be fighting.
Goku, there will be 8 characters in total to choose from. Each one.
Oh, that looks amazing.
This is a new to Tenkaichi, but if you add that.
Okay, yeah. So I was right. You pick it and then you fly to it. Oh shit! Or you're flying through all the fucking. Whoa! Timeout. Whoa! He's just flying through. Like the different points in time. Hold on. Wait a minute. Who is this right here? Oh, you guys can't see my cursor. I'm talking about. Yo, I just realized y'all can't see my cursor, which means y'all couldn't see the cursor in the other one. But right here in the top, I guess left corner, if you're looking at the screen, this guy looks like a blue guy with some orange or reddish eyes. Who is that? I can't recall someone who looks like that. Let's see. There is a shot of I think that's UI Goku. Maybe that's UI Goku. I was gonna say is that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but that looks like UI Goku. I could be wrong though, because the eyes are blue. I don't think UI Goku's eyes are blue. That could be Super Saiyan 4. Huh? Because there's like a red tint to it. I don't know if you guys can see who I'm talking about. It's still to the left side of Goku. Right where the blue face, red eyes character is. If you go down, there's a reddish tint to this character. Blue eyes, of course, is a Saiyan. You can definitely tell that. That could be confirmation that there is GT characters in here for you GT fanatics. So, my dogs are barking.
Gigantic single-player story mode. They didn't say who the other characters were, but they did confirm that Goku would have.
Let's see. You should join us, Kakarot. Think of the battles. This is.
The biggest story of them all, and that for the first time with Goku's story, you're gonna go through the entirety of Dragon Ball Z into Dragon Ball Super. Also, do you remember seeing those first-person
Look at that,
during
first person.
Well, turns out that's controlled by the player. Every time you have a cutscene like this,
Controlled by the player. Oh no, what is going on? I'm sorry about that. So, like I said, it's 5:30. It's 5:30 now, so I'm up. Yeah, so the first-person view thing that we just saw with Goku is controlled by the player. So you can see Goku getting killed with this special beam cannon, bro. Look at that. Look at that.
So that was already impressive. But
as long as you ain't got to hold Raditz, nigga, I'm okay. I do not want to hold Raditz.
So here you can set up a battle.
Oh, here we go. Oh, hold on. So this is what I was talking about in the last video when it came to custom battle. These are the title screens. Let's see, legendary Super Saiyan, a familiar Potara face, surpass Vegeta TN, Gohan's promise. I don't know if you can like edit these or not. I would hope so, because I would hope that you would be able to just use your own titles. But we'll see. A final battle with the Red Ribbon Army, Kakarot's rival, Planet Namek's choice, you know, whatever.
Here, you can
save the future, Krillin.
Custom rules. You can
Okay.
give each team certain handicaps and whatnot, but it goes so far beyond what we're used to. You can set up dialogue events. For instance, the example they showed, we had Vegeta asking Beerus to train him so he could surpass Goku. If you just swap Vegeta out for Mr. Satan, you can have the exact same scene play out, and just have Beerus telling Mr. Satan, okay, let's do it. You can also set up events that happen mid-fight, that happen whenever your character or your opponent meet a certain condition. For example, let's say
There's supposed to be over
5,000
5,000 different things you can like edit within this, so that's a lot.
Were honestly too much for me to keep.
I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to like create your own shit, kind of tune out, because sometimes it's just too much and I just don't have the patience to sit there and do it. I'm gonna definitely give this a try because it's gonna be cool to create, but if I get annoyed with it, I'm just gonna go download other people's and play other people's shit from online and make content off that. Hopefully I don't get annoyed with it, because I want to create my own shit.
Really felt like I was watching a build your own story type game mode. Or utilizing those tools, you could also just make your own raid boss type challenge. The amount of tools that this has seems insane. And then you can create these and share them with other players. So thanks to this mode, you kind of have unlimited single player content as long as the community keeps building it. And that is actually genius. I can't wait to spend 3 or more hours messing with all these menus only to give up and play the most popular levels that someone else built.
Ultimate versus Ultimate.
Jump into my gameplay. The game has finally confirmed split screen offline multiplayer via the hyperbolic time chamber, and I asked if this was just
Goku Black. I don't know why they haven't showed him in his rosé color.
Other stages, and the answer is no. With no room for misinterpretation, they told me you can only play split screen in the hyperbolic time chamber stage. What this tells me is that they didn't plan for split screen to begin with, but after seeing everyone demand it, they actually managed to pull it off, even if it was something limited as this. And after playing the game,
they did not
this was
plan for split screen at all.
When you first pick up this game, you will notice environment destruction is just way more than you're expecting.
Really looks amazing.
Things are breaking and exploding all the time. So by having split screen in the emptiest map in Dragon Ball history, that would make sense if performance was the issue, because now you have 2 cameras, but you don't have to worry about all of that destruction anymore. Alright, let's jump into gameplay. I had 30 minutes of gameplay against the CPU. No training mode, no PvP, so with 30 minutes of gameplay, you can probably...
Yeah, a lot of the gameplay is against CPU, and I don't think they can change the difficulty.
To tell you how good or bad this game will be in the long term, but it's more than enough to give you a first impression, and I really like this game. Does it play like Tenkaichi? Yes.
Oh, also, apparently the demo that these people played, that the content creators played, was an older build, and the ones that were played in Japan were a newer build. And the fact that what we got out here was an older build for them to showcase to us, and the game still looks amazing, tells you how great this game is going to be in a final product.
It maybe feels a little less raw, a little less manual, but maybe that's just the nature of those older games. Once you start adding enough effects and animation, things start to feel heavier.
Gogeta getting his ass whooped by Hercule.
Heavier Tenkaichi. You also find that a lot of the combos you used to do in the past, they still work exactly the same in this.
Is Hercule flying? I just realized that right now.
How much the core mechanics actually changed. For instance, this is me just pressing the square button with Goku. He goes into a vanish combo, ignore the final key blast. If you know anything about combos in Tenkaichi, you know what this means. I think characters don't have a second rush combo anymore.
I like the UI. I fucks with the UI. I have no issues with it. Or not the UI. Yeah, I guess the UI, the HUD. I guess, I don't know, but whatever. UI user interface.
In fact, one of my favorite things about Sparking
I don't know how I feel about them only having 2 special moves though. Is that always been the case? They've had 2 plus an ultimate. I gotta go back and play Tenkaichi, which I am. I got some Tenkaichi 3 videos coming up soon as well.
The best thing I can say about it right now is that it left me wanting
And
to
Raging
try a
Blast
bunch of
and
different
Extreme
things.
Blast, if
Every
y'all
time
have
I tried
seen that.
something,
That looks
the game
amazing.
would actually let me do it, and I love that freedom. Now, one place where I feel like the game got a nerf over the previous Tenkaichi games was on movement. And that's not to say that it has less options than before, I don't think that's the case. But the new short dash actually costs meter. And the thing is, if you're used to Tenkaichi, you're used to this not costing any key at all. So I was constantly starving. This is not necessarily.
So he did say the dash now costs meter?
I mean, games that you will probably
look,
feel as well when you pick this up. You are just
whatever can make the battles feel like battles and
the only reason I get
make it feel competitive rather than being super easy and short. I'm all down for it. I'm all down for it.
Every single second. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that. But this demo had a total of 50 characters to choose from, which again, I wasn't going to be able to cover in just 4 games. But this is why I think
bro, I'm so mad that I forgot he could transform.
Dorodoya, Afro Senju, Syriax, Games Cage, Nanogenics, and Dukalba, and I hope
that just looks beautiful.
But if you want to learn everything there is to know about Sparking Zero from this event, you'll probably need to watch all of them. 30 minutes was just not enough time to see everything.
I wish one of these fucking YouTubers or anyone that's interviewed June could have asked about cosplay. But no one's done it yet. No one has fucking done it yet.
Form and Super Saiyan 2, so that's an obvious but nice confirmation. And we also have Dr. Gero. I didn't play him, but there he is.
Golden Frieza, Dr. Gero.
Details that I discovered while playing that others may have not.
Frieza got the halo. Let's go. I wonder if you can. I wonder if like the halo is like a costume option. All right, here we go. This is what I've seen. Ah, damn it.
Is the brand new scheme.
Standard. This is the new button controller layout for Sparking Zero. I don't know if Sparking Zero will be able to play with a keyboard and mouse. If it is and you do that, you're weird. But this is the new, and they have a classic mode, but this is the new standard mode. So as you guys can see, X or square on PlayStation is your rush attack, which I guess would be your hit move. Y or triangle would be your key blast. B, what the hell is perception? I have no fucking clue. And A is your step or short dash, like your charge. And then if you move to the back, you have your I don't know if I always forget if. All right, so RB and LB are your bumpers, which are your bottom buttons, which would be R2, L2 are your guide and ascend, and then your descend and your key charge are your top buttons, which are your right trigger, left trigger, R1 and L1. I don't know. I hate the fact that ascend and descend are on the same side. I've always hated that. I always change it. Key charge being like your top button, I guess, is what I'm not using this layout. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not using this layout. But if you are, this is the newest layout and the first layout you start off with. I'm not starting off with this bullshit. I'm going to classic.
Right. Standard is the brand new scheme. It feels like a modern take on Tenkaichi. Reminds me a bit of Xenoverse actually. And you also have the classic.
This is classic right here, right? Key charge, revenge counter, whatever. It wasn't called revenge counter, but that's what the fuck it is. Ascend and descend. Yeah, like I said, I hate that they're on the same. I always change it. And I think the way that I'm gonna change it, so B is guard or circle is guard, which kudos, step short, key blast, and then of course your attack here. This is how I'm gonna change it. We're gonna move descend. Let's see how do I do it? I think I go up with R2. Come down with L2, which will move revenge counter to RT or R1, right? Yeah, that's how I generally do it. And then keep key charge at LT L1. But yeah, I normally just change ascend or the descend over to the other side because I just going up and down on one side, it just feels weird to me. I mean, I get why they do it. It's easier to memorize up down, right? One's up, one's down.
Both of them feel like they're missing just the one thing. Like standard has B for perception. It just feels like B could be a better button. So while I appreciate
where the fuck is perception on that? What the fuck is perception? Damn.
The best possible option. In addition to the control schemes, this game is taking a page out of the Storm Connections book and letting you enable or disable all kinds of assists. So you got combo assists, counter assists, blocking assists. If you just want to mash square and win the game, you can turn all of this stuff on if you'd like. I can't tell you how helpful it is. I played with everything off all the time. And for those of you that want to see how non-flying characters will play, I did try out
that's a thing. That's a thing now, right? Every game, and I'm pretty sure it's been like this in the past, but it's never been super heavy, right? Like these things are automatically turned on, as he just said, and those are the assists. And if you think about how every game has become, think about Call of Duty, skill-based matchmaking, right? Super heavy. Assists. He just said it. If you have all those on, you can just smash one button and you can get through the whole fight. Guys, turn that shit off. Play the damn game. Turn that bullshit off and play the fucking game. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't have that shit on.
Infinite jumps. And
learn how to play the fucking game.
Whenever you stop midair. You can still vanish though. Mr. Satan can surely schmoo. And overall, I do feel like combos specifically are a bit slower than they used to be. And that's what I meant earlier by saying this feels like a heavier Tenkaichi. But that wasn't the case for every character. Because when Berter came on screen, the dude was just flying. And I love that characters can feel that difference between each other. There are going to be a lot of characters that kind of feel the same in this game. So the more unique characters like this game has, the more impressive.
I like that Berter feels fast because he's fast in anime. So, you know,
about the World Tournament Arena. First of all, it does have that green hue coming off the ground at all times. I don't know why. That looks super ugly in my opinion. First thing I tried in this arena was to ring out Tien, which as you can clearly see, there's no ring outs. So maybe they're an option you can disable, or they straight up
Tien is
Either way, this demo did not have ring outs. But something really cool that happened was after Tien does a super, the announcer gets scared, everyone evacuates the stage, and the stands become empty.
This is dope.
This is more than just a cutscene, by the way.
Look at that.
Now the stage
dope as
is
shit.
Much bigger than before. You may notice here that we're fighting completely
out of the stage. This is where the prelim punch the thing took place.
Which just goes to show how much can actually
you can destroy the stadiums.
I
don't know how. Oh no, they eventually fell. Okay, the seats eventually fell.
No. I think it can become one of the best 3D Dragon Ball games of all time, and that is quite the achievement. But I did run into a lot of jank, and honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if this game came out very buggy, because the jank I found doesn't seem to be super easy to fix. But luckily, it's also nothing game-breaking. It's stuff like...
They didn't know they were playing an older build. They did not know. We just found that out after they uploaded their videos.
Typical camera issue in 3D games. There's also this recovery super dash bug, where your character just gets stuck in this awkward position.
Look at this.
It happened twice during my 30 minutes. One of them was the CPU doing it. Look at Krillin right there. And in general, the game has some trouble tracking enemies vertically. Even though you're locked on, you might just not see them because the camera isn't designed to keep up.
I was so glad to find out that this was like an early build.
I can see people taking advantage of this in PvP for sure. But in general, I'm really happy with what I
Which,
and most of all with what I
why would they give us an early build to play in Japan like the newer build? Like that's kind of fucked up, bro.
This will be a Dragon Ball game for the ages. There's probably more stuff in this footage, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss when we
He had a lot of Hercule gameplay.
Today, that's all that my COVID voice can handle, and I recorded this whole thing without a mask.
Bro got COVID.
You now all have COVID too. Thanks for watching.
All right, so that's it for that first gameplay video. We're gonna do this second one like at a different time, but not right now. Like I said, it's way too early for me. But yeah, that looked amazing. I'm so excited for this game. I wish we were able to play this. I wish we were able, but you know, we are not able to play this, and my heart hurts. My heart hurts. I cannot lie. I'm happy for the people that got to play it, but I'm not happy that I didn't get to play it. It's not fair, bro. I'm so ready for this game. When the game does come out, we will be doing tournaments, and not just any tournament. We'll be doing cash tournaments. So be on the lookout for those. Of course, as the game gets closer, I will have a whole lot more to say about that. But yes, cash tournaments, what if gameplays, the custom battle gameplays or whatever, and episode battle gameplays. So much for this game. But yeah, that's it for the video. Drop a like, drop a comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Peace.